I, 30F, am in a new interracial relationship with a man, 33M, and strangers keep telling me about it. Do I talk to him about it? What do I say to these strangers? Hi, everyone. I, 30F, moved to a big American city last year after growing up in Korea. For background, I have a Korean father and a Jewish American mother. I have more distinctive Western facial features and curly hair, so a lot of people assume I am white unless they really look at me closely. I grew up in an expat bubble because of my mom. I went to English language international schools, so I am familiar with other cultures, but through a pretty homogeneous Korean lens. I didn't date until college, and I have only had 2 boyfriends, one Korean and one half Korean and half Caucasian, for several years in each relationship. I have been dating a black man, 33 meters, for the last few months, and I am shocked by how strangers have approached me about it in what I thought was a progressive city. It pretty much only happens when I am alone after someone sees me with him. When it has been a white person, I just have looked at them like they're stupid because they are, and ignore them. But 2 times it has been black women asking me why I am dating him, and one time, I didn't know she had a problem and told her all the nice things about my boyfriend that I like because I thought she was being friendly. And then I felt very stupid when I realized she hadn't wanted me to answer, "Why are you with him?" And it was rhetorical. Then last night my boyfriend called me an Uber to go home, and the driver was another black man. At the end of the drive, he asked me why I was dating someone so dark-skinned. The driver had lighter skin, and told me I shouldn't trust men who look like my boyfriend. I was so shocked and didn't know what to say, so I told him that my boyfriend is a doctor, and he drives an Uber, so maybe my boyfriend is making better choices regardless of his dark skin, and that the driver should just pay attention to the road. I didn't mean to be so rude, but I didn't know what else to say. My question is, do I talk to my boyfriend about this? I am worried about stressing him out by adding this. We haven't really talked about being interracial much at all since we both have pretty diverse friend groups. My parents have no problem with me dating him, and his mom seems to like me. But I am worried that if I make it an issue, it will be an issue, and I also don't know how to talk to people who confront me about it.
I am biracial. Black mother, white father. My first husband was black. He died in an accident, and I ended up marrying his coworker and best friend after a time, who is white. No one race has a lock on racism or stupidity. Idiots come in all sizes, gender, and colors. Talk with your BF. He may be getting flack when you are not with him. I have been too white and too black all in the same day. I just consider the source and move on.
The cab driver was trying to hit on you in the stupidest way possible, and I think that black women were bullying you because they are possessive of black men. Both absolutely ridiculous, sexist ways of relating to you. Maybe look up some writing podcasts about these kinds of dynamics in American culture. It is 100% a thing and very messy.
LOL, as a black man married to a white Hispanic from Europe, it won't get any better. In fact, it appears to be getting worse. Although we hear all the time that it's the small off the highway type of people who carry guns, drive big trucks, and love their country who are the biggest bigots. The fact of the matter is that the melting pots of America are so racially insensitive, it will take your breath away. My wife and I have lived in a number of big American cities due to work and have had far too many people from my community who have starred, made rude comments, and even gone as far as to approach her or I and say things you'd think were written by Bull Connor, just short of spitting in your face. Reddit won't like this post I'm making, but it's my truth, and you are an example of it still happening. What's really disappointing, that over the last 16 years, it's gotten worse. My wife and I keep on keeping on and loving one another and hanging around people who have a broad and diverse lifestyle with respect for others. So when we run across this, we find ourselves laughing at these people. I say, do yourself a favor, focus on your relationship, building great friends from multiple cultures, and allow those people to influence your life and be your life support over the evil that exists. If you and your BF are long-term, your lives will be the beacon that guides you, not those who hate. Best of luck.